Hey y'all, good afternoon, morning, Sunday, whatever you want to call it. Well, today we're going to be doing a quick Sunday vlog. Well, not quick, but throughout the day. So basically the goal is to get back cleaning and stuff like that. I told y'all yesterday, I cleaned up all day, okay? I don't even know that I posted the video that I was talking about it, but I cleaned up pretty much all day yesterday. So your girl is OD tired. It's Sunday and it's 1:09 p.m. I haven't drank anything. I haven't eaten anything. I weighed myself this morning. And mind you, this isn't like my first time waking up. I woke up super early this morning, but I've been tired. I just keep going back to sleep. So I got back in bed after like being up for a while. My body just needed to rest. Let me look at my weight. Okay, progress. I'm gonna go back to the weigh-ins. Okay, so we weighed in at 156.6 this morning, which is not really good at all. My muscle mass was 31.9%. My water was 49.1%, and my fat was 29.8%. Obviously, over time, all of that stuff has gone down. But what I've been noticing is my muscle mass. Let's see, what is it? I'm gonna look in the past entries to try to see what I'm trying to figure out. So the biggest thing that's gone down has been my fat and water. No, just fat. My fat percentage has been the biggest thing that's gone down over the last months, which is good because that means you're ultimately losing weight. But I weighed in, excuse me, my voice is a little hoarse, but I weighed in at 156.6. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see? The top one. 156.6 is what I've weighed in at. I told you guys last night that there were 40 days remaining of the year. Today makes 39. So the goal is to basically do what I'm supposed to do, get this body together, really focus, school, business, personal goals, all of that. So what I'm going to do now is I wanted to stretch and then work out. But I told you guys yesterday, like I keep referring to yesterday. Excuse me, but I realized I didn't put the video out yesterday, so y'all keep saying yesterday, but we didn't hear it. So yesterday, basically, I was just saying that I didn't want to really work out like heavy because I felt like, what if my body gets sore and it prohibits me from being able to finish cleaning up because my body is aching and my body is sore from getting back into working out. So I'm a little skeptical as to should I or should I not. Part of me would like to start cycling today, but I'm just like, I might start tomorrow. Today is really going to just be focusing on portion control, getting back on the regimen, eating within a specific type of window, caloric deficit. It's going to be kickstarting those remaining days. Well, that was last night. Last night was like mental preparation. Today is going to be physical preparation. And then tomorrow will be actually action for the preparation. So starting tomorrow, that's when we'll actually start doing the workouts more than likely. But don't quote me because I could start today. Part of me want to start today. But by cleaning up, that's a lot of working out too. I have been down so many times yesterday, like, ugh, it's a workout. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Do I want to work out? So what's up, babes? It's literally a minute before 1:30. So I'm gonna go from set my alarm for 2 o'clock p.m. So my alarm is set. My phone is on silent. That's why it didn't make any noise, but I just turned silent mode off. So I'm over here. I got a lot of clothes, and remember last night I was cleaning up, but I moved all the clothes over here so that I can go ahead and go through them over here. So my spin bike is like amongst a whole bunch of clothing. Remember, see, I cleaned up last night. I still had to clean over there by the TV, but if y'all could see, I swept and mopped right here by my common area. And then I have all these clothes here that I still have to go through, hang up and stuff like that. And then over here, y'all can see I got my bike. Okay, so this is going to be my little workout area. But I just have a whole bunch of stuff over here that I have to still clean up. But I'm not going to worry about the mess right now, because we're going to still make our way in here to get dressed. So basically what I'm going to do, I was thinking about starting tomorrow, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to get started today. So I'm just going to put on some random little socks out of the laundry pile. And then I'm going to just throw on some shoes to work out. Let me put on something super simple. So I'm just going to put on some Roshis right now. But I'm about to go for a workout. Y'all can see that gut. So we woke up at 156.6 pounds, and then I had bowel movements, and we ended up at 155.2 or 4. I think it's 0.2. So tomorrow I'm of course having all of my entries in my phone, but I just want to turn around so you guys can see a full body. Let me, what do I have on the back? Oh, my pants are inside out. That's my tag. Do y'all see this? I'm letting it all hang out because we're going to be taking progress pics and stuff like that. This is the belly, what I'm the culprit of, where my fat is hanging out. So that's where I'm going to be trying to burn this belly fat, get back right, get back to a flat tummy, and then start working on never before seen abs. Because, you know, I never used to work for abs. I used to work out my whole body. But in the past, I used to just be fit. Not really working toward abs, but over the last year, that's been something that's, well, not even the last year, over the last couple years, I've been wanting to do once I got back. So that's what we're gonna do. But you guys get a good look at the belly fat, because I'm not hiding anything. You can kind of see, like I showed y'all, my pants are inside out. That's why it looks like I have something right. But you guys kind of seen a good amount of the body. So I'm gonna grab my phone. It's 1:32, so when I actually start pedaling, we're just gonna go 30 minutes from whatever time I go pedaling. Right now I'm trying to get the TV going. I'm actually gonna put, let me lift up the camera so y'all can see me. The goal right now is to put on some motivation. So I'm gonna put on some motivation. I haven't eaten anything at all. It's 1:30, like I told you. I haven't eaten anything for the day. I'm gonna be literally like fasting throughout my days to just get my body back to where it needs to be. After I'm done with this workout, I'll probably do a protein shake, maybe. Either that or a green smoothie. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna do maybe like a protein shake. Sorry, I'm typing everything. There's one of my speeches I like. Denzel Washington. So I just turned it on to YouTube, and I'm about to cycle. And I'll let y'all see a little bit of my cycle, then I'll talk to y'all after the workout.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. IQ test was 9 dots, and you had to draw draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box.
What's up, babes? So I just finished my spin class. I didn't go to one. I did it in the house. As you guys seen, I actually got my workout today. Give me 1 second. Let me grab some ingredients out of the refrigerator. Well, you know what? Yep. I'm gonna make a protein shake. I'll have it was either iced coffee or protein shake. I have leftover coffee from yesterday. I went to Starbucks and I wasn't able to finish it, but I'll save this. So basically, I'm about to have a protein shake. Okay, so my kitchen is like full of a lot of stuff right now. So is my whole house. You guys know I've been doing like a cleaning vlog, but I went ahead and I got some cycling in on the bike. So basically, yes, I got some cycling in. I listened to some motivation. The initial goal, because today was day 1 of my 40-day cycling challenge. So basically, whether or not that was my alarm to be getting off of the cycle, but what I decided today was I was going to do 30 minutes of cycling. It's 2:00 p.m. on the dot. I was going to actually be working out for 30 minutes straight. Obviously, the alarm just went off, but I decided to stop cycling at 50 calories burned. One, I have not eaten anything. It's 2 o'clock. Haven't had anything for the day. This is actually me about to have the first thing for the day. So I'm gonna have a banana protein shake, or vanilla. It's gonna have banana in it, but these bananas are frozen, so I haven't even like tried to thaw them out or anything. So I'm just gonna put some in here. I have strawberries in here too, but I'm just gonna make a strawberry banana protein shake on another occasion, but today it's just gonna be banana. So it's gonna be vanilla. I'm actually gonna grab some, do I have any spoons in here? Nope. So I'm gonna use a fork, but I'm gonna grab a scoop of peanut butter. I like to put peanut butter in my protein shakes because I just feel like that's just more protein, and I don't think anybody can really get mad about having more protein, especially like when you are working out. I don't like to drink protein shakes before workouts. I mean, I'll do a pre-workout sometimes and have like BCAAs, but I don't like to do, and I'm gonna have to just scoop this out with my fingers because it's not coming off the fork. Hold on. I don't like to do protein shakes because I feel like I'll probably puke when I'm trying to do full workouts like that. But a pre-workout where it's not protein, it's just like water in that, I can sip it through workout. But for this, I'm just gonna have this nice little healthy protein shake. Like I said, banana, peanut butter, and I'm gonna add a scoop of protein and almond milk. So let me show y'all. So this is where I store my protein. My protein is vegan. It's Women's Best Vegan Protein, which I will link it in the description box below if you're interested. I'm not sponsored by them, just letting you know what I'm using. I'll put the recipe to this in the description too, in case you are looking for some ideas for protein shakes. I saw one gnat last night and I already knew what that meant, that they were about to start, like the fruit flies, they wanted to start their little life in my house, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. I seen one last night and I know it's because I had all those bananas out. So what I did was I made a protein shake last night and I went ahead and I I typically freeze all of my bananas when that starts to happen, or if my bananas look like they're about to get old. So I just froze them and I'll just take them out of here to make protein shakes. So for right now, I have the protein powder, the banana, the, what do you call it? Peanut butter. And then I'm almost out of these, so I'm glad I have at least one. But I use a non-dairy, non-soy yogurt as well to go in there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and add my splash of almond right now. I'm gonna do a good amount because I'm trying to get these thawed out, but also I can always throw this back in the freezer for a chill. But yeah, the bananas have not thawed out at all, so it's probably gonna like be hard to blend up because they are like ice cold. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I was looking for a spoon in my clean dishes. All these dishes off to the side are washed and clean. They air dry overnight, so I gotta put them away. But it's so scary digging in that sink because I have a lot of forks and straws, and you could just like your fingers can get poked. So I'm just gonna put this entire non-dairy, non-soy yogurt into here. And it is the same Almond Milk brand, so if that helps. You can use whatever. There are a few faves that I have, but this is what I'm using. And I like to get all of this because these little bad boys can get expensive. They're like $1.85 per cup. Sometimes you can catch a deal like 10 for 10 or, you know, like 4 for 5 or something, but for the most part, they're pretty pricey per cup of yogurt. But they're good, so they're worth it. So I got that all there. So now we have it all here. I want to blend it up right now, but I'm not going to, just simply because I already know, like I just told y'all, the banana is still frozen. So when I go to blend this, it's gonna like almost break the blade if I try to blend it right now. So I'm gonna let it sit like this out for like a few seconds or so. So this can kind of, I might actually, no. I was gonna sit it in another cup so it can kind of thaw. Hopefully by it getting touched by these liquids, it will get soft. But I'm also going to, while I'm kind of just standing here, I had some lemon water in the fridge, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this off. I had made some hot lemon water, but I never finished it, so water's so good. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Like, I don't know why produce be making me sneeze. See, it's produce. I don't know. Mint leaves make me do the same thing. And the doctors can tell me I'm allergic to produce or anything. What's up, y'all? So my camera died. Well, not died, but the storage filled back up. So I'm just gonna keep my water out because I'm actually planning to finish off this water. I have some in a cup right here, and then I have some in my gigantic here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this up with that water, and this will be a half a gallon. So since I've already drank a little bit more water already, I'll practically be at about 75 fluid ounces of water after I drink all of this, which will be pretty much a little bit more than half for the day. So I'm back on my making myself drink a gallon of water a day. It's not punishment or anything. I love to drink water. However, recently I just been feeling like my body it's been rejecting a lot of things. I'm not saying it's rejecting water 100%, but it just has not allowed for me to drink a lot and stuff like that. I just kind of been, I don't know. But I do drink water every day. But like I said, I'm going to be just being more harsh on myself to make sure I'm getting back to my full gallon. So like I was saying before the camera cut off, I was actually just talking about protein, stuff like that, I think. But anyway, this is my creamy protein shake. Y'all, I would not lie to y'all for anything. But when I make this protein shake, like, I don't want nobody else's protein shake. Like, how you make your protein shake is how you make your protein shake. But the way I make this protein shake is so good. It's so good. It seems like it would be on the menu for somebody's like restaurant. It's so good. Now, y'all know protein is good for you, for fitness. It helps muscle repair, it helps muscle growth and all of that. But my protein shake be so good, I look forward to it. It's almost like dessert, but it's all completely vegan, completely natural. And this helps me with portion control, and like I told you guys too, by putting it in a cup as small as this. But also when I'm using the blender for my smoothies, that blender, that cup is also like a drinking cup. It has a lid and everything, but a lot of times I try not to use that cup for just leisure drinking because it makes all of my smoothies. So I don't want to put wear and tear on the cup when I have several cups that I can just pour the beverage into right after, clean out the cup, and use it for later use on my other smoothies and protein shakes. And y'all, I'm excited about this next bracket of weight loss. Y'all know, quick story, I have to say it because there's a lot of people who don't watch my channel, and there's a lot of people who are new. There's a lot of people who need to get the whoop-de-woo on who I am and what's up. So long story short, let's talk about me going like vegan life and everything like that, and why and what's up. So when I initially became plant-based, I started out just pescatarian. I had already started veering away from meat like heavily, so I feel like before I claimed pescatarian, I already was in a period of vegan without claiming vegan yet. So then once I realized like I'm done with eating meat or whatever, I went ahead and I did pescatarian, where I was eating like seafood. Now mind you, growing up, my family used to make crabs all the time and stuff like that. My family can cook, but I did not want all of that. I just didn't want all that because I used to feel like my mouth would break out if I have certain seasonings, even like tomatoes and certain seasonings, like too much of it, I would have to get some Benadryl. Like I just knew that about myself. My mouth would start feeling uneasy, and I would start to feel like my lips were swelling. Like even if you couldn't physically see it, I would feel the sensation, and I hated the burning sensation because it stayed there forever. So I would just kind of veer away from that type of seafood vibe. But when I went pescatarian, the only thing I craved was crabs, and I wasn't eating crabs. So I didn't understand, how are you craving crabs when you weren't eating it then? So, or at least not as much, but like hardly ever. And automatically I just started wanting seafood, like crabs. That's crabs and like shrimp. That's all I wanted. Oh, I want some vegan butter. And I mean, at the time it wasn't vegan, so oh, I want some butter and some crabs and some. I'm just like, girl, where did this come from? Out of nowhere. That's just literally what I started craving. So as you guys know, that's what I got. So shortly after, obviously you don't want to eat a lot of seafood because seafood has mercury. It comes, these little creatures are in the water, and you low-key, there's mercury and all that stuff in the ocean. And I feel like eating an excessive amount of seafood, you need to be careful not to, have an enlarged amount of mercury in your body. So I didn't do it as much. But when I realized that that's the only like meaty type vibe I was gravitating to, even though it was considered, because I wasn't eating chicken like that either. So it was like, girl, just go all the way vegan. So I ended up going all the way vegan. But my reasoning was not for the trends. You know how like a lot of people, oh, I'm gonna be vegan because it sounds good. I'm gonna be vegan because I just want to say I'm vegan. I just want to be vegan because, y'all, one thing, if you don't know anything about me, is I've never been a follower. Never been a follower. So obviously me going to the plant-based vegan lifestyle was not to follow anyone. It was, I was getting sick off of the dairy, off of the meat. I was getting sick off of everything I was eating often. Like almost every single day I was sick. I was complaining about, ooh, my belly feels weird. Ooh, I feel like I gotta throw up. It was never like, oh, I gotta run to the bathroom because my stools are loose because of this food. It was always because I felt like I had to puke. I felt nauseous. I felt fatigue. I felt weighed down. I felt anything you can name, any synonym, any adjective that you can describe as miserable, I was feeling. So I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm going plant-based. And I completely went plant-based because it's like when you eat the foods that you love or like, but they are making you not love or like them, Are you going to keep saying, oh, I don't feel good, but I'm just going to eat it because I want it? Or are you going to have some discipline and say, okay, this is not working for me, I'm going to move on? That's what I did. I had to move on. It was not working for me. And as I'm talking about what's not working for me, let me go ahead and grab I need to take my vitamins. Hold on. Okay, interesting. I'm not seeing are they up here? I'm really not seeing my hair, skin, and nail vitamins, which is really weird, but whatever. I'm sure they'll turn up somewhere when I start cleaning the kitchen. But since I don't see them like right here, I'm gonna just take my probiotic. I take probiotics. I told you guys that they're good for gut health. Like 70% of your health is in your gut, so you definitely want to take care of your gut. Sometimes you can have leaky gut, so it's good to reset your body, rebalance your body. I'm not a nutritionist, it's just I know a lot of stuff. So I'm going to pop a probiotic. I'm going to take one, but I'm going to drink some of my lemon water. Or all of it. Sorry, my cup reminds me to stay calm. It says calm. But anyway, I like to typically drink a glass of water or a good amount of water when I take probiotics, so hence that's why I just did what I did. I know I still got my protein shake here, which I am gonna drink, but I'm gonna pour some more water because that's just normally my routine. I normally like to just drink a good amount of water behind that. Now I can go ahead and flush my system. My camera is flashing, so the camera's probably about to die. But anyway, so I went straight to vegan. Long story short, as I was on the journey, I had always been 120, 130 in pounds in weight throughout my life. Never really was over 130, always was like dealing in the 120s. Baby, after like a year and a half of being plant-based / vegan, your girl tacked on almost 50 plus pounds in weight. I went from being the girl who was in her 120s, the highest being 130s, to a girl who weighed 180. You could see the weight in my belly. I looked like a pregnant walrus or whale, whatever you want to call it. Any of those. And I wasn't happy. I didn't know exactly what was the culprit as I started to figure my body out more and more, because I'm like, I'm still working out, I'm still not eating as much, I'm not understanding what. It wasn't so much that I wasn't eating as much, I started having more smoothies. There's so many calories, natural sugars, natural all of that, but there's a lot of that in even natural smoothies and stuff like that. So I'm having a whole bunch of calories there. I'm eating refined sugars, carbs, things that I was never craving when I was a meat eater. I started to crave when I became plant-based, and it was really weird. And the things that were still vegan friendly that you could, well, they were still, you can have them as a vegan, didn't mean that you needed as much as you had of them. Carbs that were coming from like potatoes and things like that was tacking on weight, and I could see it, but I felt helpless. I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. I was working out, I was doing things, and I still wasn't seeing results. Once I figured out the culprit, those refined sugars, the potatoes, I started putting myself on portion controlling, watching my caloric deficit, and also I started to have like a fasting window, and I also like a steady fasting window. Like I've always ate in a fasted period before the term intermittent fasting came along, I had already eaten that way throughout all the years, but I started being disciplined about making myself do that daily. I started to work out, but not over work out, and I started to really figure out what was going on with my body, and then I made the decision to do something about it. I went from 180 pounds to I am presently 155.2 pounds. My lowest weight has been 151, but I will continue another video where we'll talk more about it because my camera keeps dying. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. But today was day 1 of my 40-day cycling, so make sure y'all follow me, and I will be giving weight updates on my media. Tune in for weight updates later.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?